welcome to today's Daily Pin Code. We have for several days been talking about this topic of healing and where should your journey begin. And I do want to pause and say that the only way I have of tracking any numbers from for those of you that are watching is one of two ways. My YouTube numbers, which have really taken a hit, while simultaneously all the responses I'm getting on Facebook have skyrocketed. A lot of you watch it on Facebook, and there's a group on Facebook called Today's Daily Pin Codes. There's like 240 of you subscribed to it, or there was a week ago. Well, when we started on this topic of healing and miracles, I lost 10 of you. And I guess you're not watching right now, so I lost 10 of them. And you know, sometimes all that means is that someone deletes their profile and they're just no longer on Facebook anymore, and so it'll be, taken off your list automatically. But I will say that I have lost probably more than 10 friends over this issue in the last 20 years. A lot of Christians really differ on their opinions, their interpretations of the Bible and what it says about healing. So I just want to tell you, I was one of those people who believed that God could heal, but I thought he was sort of moody about it, or he kind of picked people, yes, no, depending on your level of maturity, depending on what I need to teach you right now. I'm going to use a little bit of sickness to do it. I don't really know what I thought. I hadn't given it much thought. I'm trying to get good news to you. Hopefully, we present the pin codes in a non-offensive, non-religious manner. I can't stand any of that, and I have a reputation too. I have all kinds of professional contacts, people that see me on here. I have something going on right now, perspective that I'm waiting to hear back from in television, and I think all the time. Every time I record one of these, who's going to watch? Who's going to see? Look, I am not ashamed of good news. You shouldn't be either. That's what I'm trying to get to you. So I find it unfortunate. And I'm going to keep getting the good news out there. Hey, it's not like I'm coming to you with a message of, send me all your money. Then I could understand if all of you withdrew. But I'm not doing that. I want to improve the quality of your life. Call me crazy. It brings me tremendous joy. If the sickness that you happen to have in your body has some sort of medicinal cure, go for it. Use it. Don't be stupid. God gives us medicine. But if you are someone like me who doctors have looked at me my whole life and said those three words, we don't know. They couldn't figure me out. That's when your dependency on God really increases, when my illness and the medicine I was on began to affect my pregnancies and so forth. So this wasn't just something I went chasing after. This thing found me. It cornered me, and I needed help. With that said, what I want to talk about today is I just want to encourage you, if relationally perhaps maybe you've started believing in this, or you've just wanted more of God, period, and you feel like you're losing some people, either relationships, friends, family. Maybe they don't quite understand. There's things about their life you don't understand either. You've not walked a mile in their shoes, and they've not walked a mile in yours. You have to go to God and ask Him for your marching orders, and you really don't answer to anyone else. If you're married, you need to be in agreement with your spouse, obviously. And you just have to get that tailor-made plan for you. Jesus said He didn't come to bring peace, but a sword. And I have experienced in some of my relationships where when I started going down this road, there were some people that fell out of my life. It's an uncomfortable conviction when someone constantly sees you saying, God, I believe for the impossible. Well, there are some people who don't. There are some people who are very uncomfortable believing in the impossible. And you need to leave them to God and just do what He's called you to do. So I just wanted to take one pin code and just encourage you that if that's you, I know how you feel, but just keep in mind that the journey that you're on, your obedience to God in it, is all that matters. Let Him take care of the rest. And that's part of what He's doing in you by dragging this thing out and it being by process. Any prayer that you're waiting for an answer in is that it makes you have to walk really closely beside Him, and it defines every other area of your life. But He does it so that you will have to walk very, very closely with Him. That's all this is really about. He desires relationship with us. All right, I'm Laurie Harris Smith. I hope you've enjoyed today's Daily Pen Code. I have. I've enjoyed sharing this story. And please remember 1 Corinthians 14, 31, and 39, for you can all prophesy in turn, so that all may be instructed and encouraged. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, be eager to prophesy.